Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today is a little bit different video than what we've done the last 2 weeks. If you watched the last 2 weeks, I've had Robert a part of my videos and we've done some fun hyper hope beauty type product reviews, and it's been a lot of fun and I know you guys have enjoyed, so thanks for watching. But today we got to get back to some Avon information, and today is something I want to address that I hear from a lot of my new representatives. I've heard it from representatives that are not on my team, and it's about not having a credit limit and customers not wanting to pay you before your order goes in. I am getting a lot of people saying, well, because of this, Lisa, I'm not going to place my order. Or because of this, Lisa, I'm going to have to stop selling because I can't afford to put these order ins and not have the money up front. Or because of this, Lisa, I'm going to stop getting out there and prospecting because I don't know what to do. Or people place big orders with me, Lisa, and then when I ask for the money, they cancel them. Do any of these sound like you? Are you watching this video and am I speaking to you? Let me tell you, if there's a will, there's a way. Let's first start with, we are the only direct selling business that I know that allows you to place an order and pay the wholesale amount up front. We are the only direct selling company that I know that will allow some people to have a credit limit or build a credit limit over time. So let's say you just got started with Avon and it's showing 0 credit limit. You're wondering, what does that mean? Well, it just means that at the time that you place your order, Avon is going to ask for the full wholesale amount of what's due in order to release the order. So let's just use 50% as an example just to make it easy. Let's say you have a $200 order and you owe Avon $100 because it's 50%. They would ask for that at the time that you check out to release the $200 order to pay $100 to Avon. If you had a $100 credit limit, for example, and we use 50% as an example, and you put in a $200 order, you would owe Avon $100. Avon says, oh, you have a $100 credit limit. We'll release your order for now. Of course, that still means before your next order, it's not a coupon. It's not like a credit card where, hey, we paid it for you forever and ever. It's, you know what, we'll go ahead and release this order and just make sure you pay for it before the next order so that you don't have the next order held up. $300 order, let's say you owe Avon $150 and you're going to be keeping $150, then you would owe Avon at the time of order, if you had a $100 credit limit, $50. And then you'd be due to pay the other $100, of course, before the next order is due. So I hope that makes sense. But I've had a lot of people say, well, I don't have a credit limit at all, and I don't think I'm ever going to get one. When you first appoint, there's a couple factors that are in place to either give somebody a credit limit right away or not. One of the things is age. If you're super young and you have built credit over time, you may not get any kind of credit limit to start. Now, here's the thing. It doesn't mean that Avon will never give you a credit limit. If you are in good standing, you've placed orders each campaign, you're paying on time, you're placing on time, after 7 campaigns, Avon can put it into a review and begin to give you a credit limit. This can also be reviewed after 26 campaigns to give you some sort of credit limit. And you could also call after your first 7 or 8 campaigns of consistent activity and ask whether you're eligible for a credit limit. The only people I've seen that cannot ever get a credit limit unless they've changed this video I'm filming right now is July 2017. So unless they've changed it since, or you're watching this in the future and they've changed it. If somebody has sold prior and you left with a balance and then you came back, you paid that balance, but at one time it was in collections, then usually those type of representative accounts are flagged to not have a credit limit. It's just because you went out once before with a balance, it took you a long time to pay it. Yes, it's paid now, but Avon says, you know what, just to avoid that ever happening again, you have to pay up front wholesale for your orders. Now let's get into the ways. First of all, like I said, I don't know of any other direct selling companies, that are going to release products to you without receiving at least the wholesale amount. So for those of you that are complaining, oh my gosh, people don't want to pay me, I don't know what to do, I'm not going to place my orders. Let's just start there. If somebody is placing an order, for example, with Pampered Chef or one of the other direct selling companies, that consultant wants the full amount right then and there so that she can place the order. Avon, I understand it in the past, even myself doing this 17 years, I came into the business when you could place an order with a representative and pay her upon delivery. And unfortunately, over the years, due to a lot of people going out bad debt, never paying Avon, and abusing that awesome system, Avon's had to put this in place to where it's like, you know what? We will allow some people to build credit over time, but we do need to ask for wholesale amounts or deposits up front to protect ourselves. And I think you can understand that, and I would think your customers would be able to understand that. Now, where there's a will, there's a way, people. For those of you that are saying to me, well, I can't do business, I'm gonna have to quit because my customers refuse to pay me up front. Look here, there's a couple things you can do. One is if their order's over $40, why not tell them, hey, you know what, I can process this order for you today. I can put it through my e-store with free shipping. Let's go ahead and get that process for you right now. Or if it's over $25 and we have a free shipping code, you can also say, hey, you know what? I can get this process for you sooner than my order date. Let's put it through my e-store. We'll get you free shipping, a free brochure, and a free magalog, and get that sent out to you right away. Now, if they refuse to do that, then you can take the order and say, well, I'd be happy to deliver it to you. My next order goes in on, and I'm required to collect payments up front before I place the order. So as long as I have your funds by the evening before my order goes in, I will be able to place this order for you. If they still refuse, you got a problem. Now, if they've never met you before, I can see where they may be leery about giving you cash or, that type of thing. But you've heard of PayPal, right? You don't have one yet? Time to get one. You can always process that over the phone with somebody via PayPal or send them a PayPal ticket to their email. That protects them and it protects you. And that way those funds will be on a PayPal card so that when you go to place the order, you're not gonna have to worry about having those funds. So again, either push it through your e-store, which requires them to pay right then and there for the entire order. The order ships straight from Avon. Get a PayPal account and tell them, I'll be happy to take your order now. Because you're a new customer, we do require payments up front or at least a portion of it. And I will need to collect that from you either the night before or you're welcome to pay that now and I'll put it aside. If they absolutely refuse until they've delivered, you know what? Then maybe you're collecting from friends, family, and people that will initially, and then just tell them, I understand you don't know me yet. We need to build that relationship. I will go ahead and waive this one, and at delivery you can pay me for this one. But as we get going the business, I will be required as we get to know each other to start accepting your payments at least the night before the order goes in. That I think is very acceptable to people. But I can understand, you meet somebody on the street, they give you an Avon book, they're like, I don't know you, you don't know them. I don't think I would give somebody that I met on the street for another direct selling company money and say, yeah, place it for me when I don't even know her in person. Would I process it through her account? Yes. Would I process it through her if we were in a party setting because it's in a home and other people know this consultant because it went from house to house to house? Yes, you pay right then and there. You've got a receipt, with her company name and everything on it. It's a little bit different. So with Avon, you just have to get creative in your verbiage and how you share this problem that people are saying is a problem for them coming in. When I started, I don't have credit cards. I've had credit cards, but right now I have no credit cards. I choose not to have credit cards. And when I started my business, I absolutely did not have capital or money to be able to front money. So I thought, wow, this is awesome that Avon allows us to do this. However, I know a lot of you, like I said, coming in do not have that privilege. But again, change of the times. This is the way it is. Who allows? I thought it was crazy then. Who allows you to do that? Who allows you to just say, yeah, I'll put in a $600 order. You can pay me afterwards. Avon has to protect themselves. If your customers can't understand that, then like I said, give them those other options of PayPal or collecting the night before or letting them know if they're absolutely, look, I don't know you yet. I'm not comfortable. Okay, I can do it this first time, but after the second and third time, we need to start being able to get that payment from you, up front, either the night before, or I'd be happy to process it through my e-store. So it's really a shame when I hear people say to me, I can't continue my business because people won't pay me up front. or I won't place orders any larger than this because my credit limit is this amount and I'm not going to have the money because people won't pay me up front. You are a business owner. You have to be able to put the rules in place for your customers and how you run your business. If they've purchased Avon in the past and never paid, you need to say, well, times have changed. This is how things are now, and I'll be happy to work with you. Don't shut them down. Give them those options. But I would think you should be maybe a little leery if they're not at all willing to work with you on some sort of payment arrangements. Don't forget that you're never stuck with products with Avon. You can always do a return. We have one free return box per month that they are now crediting to us. So you're never stuck with product. But you got to remember, as a business owner, sometimes you have to be a little flexible and you have to find other ways to make certain things work. And telling me or telling, on Facebook, seeing these posts about my customers won't pay me up front and I'm not going to be able to sell anymore and I'm going to quit Avon because, I can't do this way, and or limiting yourself from placing larger orders. Guys, this has got to stop. You guys have to find these other ways. So I reiterate, get that PayPal account, work on your verbiage, collect, take the order, collect the night before, find ways, because if you really want this business to work, this is a small stumbling stone, whatever, that's in your way that you can work on. And if you're really desperate to make money too, and you really need to make money, you're going to find a way. You're not going to use this excuse, to not be able to push forward. So that's my message for today. I really hope that it helps some of you that have been having this problem with no credit limit. I want to remind you again that, hey, if you don't have one right now, and you are consistent and you do place on time, there's a possibility that you can still get one. Again, I think if you ever went out bad debt, you can call Avon and find out if you have that opportunity. I'm not 100% sure. I believe that once you have done that, it's never again type of thing. But, I want you to call and check on it, and I want you to not lose hope. I want you to have ways that you can still work your business and be successful and not let these little things stop you from growing. So if you've enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe and share it with your other Avon friends. I hope this has helped you today. Have a great one, and we'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.